touchdown as both of these teams hoping to make an early season statement. It's the Georgia Bulldogs and the Penn State Nittany Lions. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe will be keeping an eye on things on the sideline. Georgia about to kick it off to get us underway. Coming out with it, it's Wallace. He gets a block. Oh, what vision. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Penn State. He just took it the entire length of the field, end-to-end, coast-to-coast, nationwide for the touchdown.
And how about the fans in the stands going, no, 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 take a knee, no, yes, 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 yes. Over 100 yards for the kickoff return. Nice job taking it out of the end zone, making a huge play.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Defense in press coverage. To throw, it's Stockton. Just a little off. Incomplete.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. And you don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong. But sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. That's caught, it's Wiley. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Handoff for Frazier. Finding some room. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down.
And, man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You've got to love this running back. And he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And, Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got to run down your throat early. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. So for this defense now it's time to show up. You got to blow up now and start doing something. But we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
The Bulldogs, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They go to the ground. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing third down. Back to pass, it's Stockton. Right down the middle. It's caught. And he makes a grab. Defense draped all over him, and it's 1st and goal at the 9. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
With the run on 1st and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After losing yardage on 1st down, 2nd and goal from the 10. It's complete to the left. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
Nice job by the defense forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
They pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
You have to understand at home, it's really hard for a head coach to kick a field goal at this juncture. After such a long drive, so many first downs, you've gotten right down to the doorstep. 4th down, you want to be able to pay this thing off and punctuate this drive with the touchdown.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They'll get the transfer rolling with an early carry. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. The Nittany Lions come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll keep it on the ground. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Beck. Quickly out to the tight end. Is that stiff arm even a human arm? It looks like some type of steel bludgeoning device on his way to a 1st down.
Well, the defense makes the tackle to give up the 1st down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. And the Nittany Lions move the change with some signature hard-nosed running.
Some Big Ten physicality, some Big Ten running the football. Gotta have it. Gotta start with that when you're in the Big Ten and when you're at Penn State.
They're gonna ride this running back. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the 1st quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. We've put 1 in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Might be calling a hot route. Using his legs, it's Henson. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it, and he had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Now rolling to the left. Fires to the tight end. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Nowhere to go with the football that time. Great job by the defense watching the QB's eyes. And how about tackling the catch? He wasn't able to throw it deep down the field, but as soon as the guy made the snag, down he went.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Trying play action. And the incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back for its own great field position.
Hey, at this point of the game, 4th and short, no problem going for it. 4th and medium, I think it's too early to start taking some of these chances. I think you need to...
There's a crease. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. They are letting the big dogs eat on the ground.
Pound, pound, pound. The dog pound. Run the football. Be physical. You can go back when Vince Dooley won a championship. Herschel Walker. You go all through the names. So many great running backs that run with an edge that are dogs.
Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32.
Well, it feels like each and every year when you talk Georgia and their ability running the football, they are about as deep at that position in running back as anybody in college football. You look to last year, David, it felt like every game there was 5 or 6 guys. It was Nate Frazier and 4 other dudes.
And he's in, pounding his way in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs! An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
He'll bring it out. It's Wallace. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Penn State's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to breaks into the open. He rolls all the way up to the 40-yard line before going out of bounds in this running game, making an impact.
And I'm not surprised, right? Like, they go to him again. Last drive, he did an unbelievable job. And if I'm this defense, just keep honing in, right? Like, making sure he has to earn it. Making sure a lot of people get near him. Continue to hit this running back. Try to slow him down and cool him off.
Wants to throw. It's Beck. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Let's take just a second and talk about Penn State. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that
maybe a crease. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And they take it in for 6 more points. This defense not only searching for answers, they're still searching for that running back.
And searching for angles. My goodness, this dude, he runs so fast, he erases angles. People trying to catch him, they didn't realize how much burners he had. He kicked it in gear, and there was no getting it.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Running to the left. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards.
And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Offenses know and work on it all week. Third downs. We got to be really, really good. This offense not good on this 3rd down. It could come back to bite them.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Handoff, Peoples running left. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. They'll run play action. Throws for the tight end. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
I love the decision by the quarterback. He found the open man. Just don't love the throw. Got to be a little bit more accurate, make it easier on your target.
On 3rd down, here's Peoples. There's some room. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Penn State. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And he put an exclamation point on that drive with a 29-yard touchdown. And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. They'll run it from the gun. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Gets the back moving. The play action fake. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Throws to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on 3rd down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And all of a sudden on this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Here's a gift to Peoples. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He got penetration to make the stop in the backfield, and they gave back that 4 they just gained. It's 3rd and 10.
And you think the defense is dialed into this guy? Like, he's already had such a great start to the football game, and you know they're using him. Great job by this defense. Great adjustment. Great job being downhill, physical, fast right now, and getting him stopped.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Wallace. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3. The offense changing the play. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. And the 4th down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
Short gain on that run as the clock winds down here late in the half. Timeout called by the Bulldogs. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. To the air, it's Stockton. Fires to the big fella. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Still on his feet at the 35. They make the stop, and he's got enough for the first down, and now this offense might have a chance to do something. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken first down. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We start with the Washington Huskies, taking on the number 3 team, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. And it's the Huskies coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week, pushing them to 1-0 on the short season. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
They'll start on the ground with Frazier. Finds a little bit of space. He'll get 3 out to the 15.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run or high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a second down and long situation.
Makes the grab on the left. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Hauls it in. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front, establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
He's got it on the right. Turning it on. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. Georgia going up tempo. They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up 4th down as this defense makes a play.
And I think one thing people don't take into account is not all 4th downs are created equal. Like, right, this is a shorter 4th down. You're on your side of the field. You're down. You're trailing in the football game. So I think this offense might have to take this opportunity to be aggressive, try to make this 4th down conversion.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. You always hear run the route deep enough to get the first down, but if you don't, you better fight your way there, and he did.
Yeah, nice job. And listen, catch the football, understand 4th and short, the situation, and then go get that first down. Don't dilly-dally. Don't try to make a home run play. Get past the sticks. Nice job of understanding that situation.
The Dogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Trying to hit the sideline on the right. Fights off a defender. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Really nice job by this defense. First down was not successful. They get the second and short, and those are the downs where they can be really aggressive on offense and take advantage. So you kind of don't know how to play it, but they did a good job playing the run, protecting themselves against the pass, and now forcing a third down.
Wide receiver going in motion. To the ground to try to move the chains. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down.
And that's a big third down stop for this defense, but they can't relax, right? They've done this a couple of times already, and they've converted 2 for 2 on fourth down. So this D's got to be ready. They got to be physical on this fourth down, and they got to get a stop. They've gotten to this point. They just hadn't.
Hauls it in the first down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Bulldogs go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They go right back to it. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Got it. Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another play off here in the third quarter. We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. He's looking to throw. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, Bulldog! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Well, we wondered exactly where the momentum was, and it looks as if Uncle Mo might have switched sidelines and switched families.
And momentum is such a big thing. It's such a real part of college football, isn't it? You can just feel that right now. It just felt a few minutes ago like this game was over, and all of a sudden, this team, they're believing in themselves. They've got some wind. They've got some hope. Their defense now needs to get the football back to keep that momentum going.
The Nittany Lions will get things going as their offense heads out to the field. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure. There he goes!
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff, where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run?
First down here as we dive into the college football season, a week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. Got enough for the first. Might have a chance. Into the house. Touchdown, Penn State. Penn State with the response. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
Nice grab to get that squib kick inside the 10. And the returner will be knocked down. On the draw, it's Phillips. Weaves his way ahead and gets 5 out to the 18-yard line.
Offensive linemen love when you sneak in draws, when you sneak in screens. It holds these defensive linemen accountable. You want to rush the quarterback, you want to fly upfield every single play, we'll sneak right behind you and get some yardage.
Got it. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Man, that's exactly how you draw it up. You want to drop back. You want to play coverage. You want to make sure you don't give up a big play. You got to lead in the fourth quarter, but it also involves you tackling well and a nice job rallying to the football and making the tackle.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. They'll send the back in motion. Got a little grass. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2, 3, and 4-yard gains in the first and second quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't...
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And how about that rush off of the edge? You could tell, man, playing pass all the way. Your team has a lead. Getting later in the football game, he's just pinning his ears back, and he flies off the edge and gets the big sack.
Soft spot in the middle. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
Hey, down in the fourth quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him, and he's going to have to continue to deliver like this, making plays down the field, protecting the football, but we know he has the ability.
And he scores! Touchdown, Georgia!
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again, and how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a masterclass in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. So this offense really needs to put together a drive as they've seen their lead whittled all the way down to a field goal. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense.
The defense, obviously, at this point is trailing. They need to get the football back. They're expecting run. They know the offense is going to try and bleed the clock, so you've got to be good at the point of attack. They were right there. They gave up nothing on that run.
2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. Might as well keep pounding that rock at this point in the game, even though it's 2nd and 12. On the option. He'll pitch it. And he stopped right there, no gain on the play. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Eager to get the football back with as much time remaining as possible. The defense uses a timeout. 1:53 showing on the clock. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to pass. It's Beck. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls in.
Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. The running back has it. Got enough for the first. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete.
I think the frustrating thing for this offense at this point is they've had a lot of success, and still they find themselves down on the scoreboard. And so I think if you're going to get back in this game, you've got to go back to the well. Think about the play calls that have worked for you in this game, where you found success, where you found your explosive plays. Don't be afraid to call those plays again right now in this 2-minute situation.
Man, what a really nice job by being disciplined by this defense. Like, understanding I'm trying to rush the passer, probably a passing situation type of a deal, but
Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. Got room on the return. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. The defense putting points on the board.
that quarterbacks in zone coverage, they have to see it, and they have to manipulate defenders, and they don't. You could tell the middle linebacker reading his eyes the whole way, breaks on the football, and then turns into an offensive player and takes it all the way back for a touchdown.
They'll grab the squib kick just inside the 10. And the returner will be brought down.
That's a breathing a sigh of relief for sure. Kick returner tries to take it out, puts it on the ground, but how about the offense getting back on it, turning what could have been a really bad play into, thank goodness I got the ball again.
RPO complete to open the drive.
I think in this situation, 2 minutes, trailing late, I think you got to be throwing to the sticks every time. I don't know if these short completions are going to get it done. You're just not going to have enough time to get down the field. So from a play calling standpoint, I think you want to think about being a little bit more aggressive.
Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Timeout on the field, and that's the second call by Georgia. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. And the Dogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Fires to the right. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game, but the drive off to a good start. You get the first down, you get out of bounds, you're working the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback.
Going long. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. They want to throw it. Going for 6. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down.
And this offense has another opportunity to put a scoring drive together. They've done a really good job, man. Their defense, it's been okay. Like, giving up a lot of points. Now they're in a situation where can you be clutch? Can you come up big in a 2-minute situation when you really need to?
This time he's got his man. They make the stop and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. Stadium in Tallahassee, Florida. A Week 1 showdown with both teams hoping to start their season off on a high note. It's the SMU Mustangs and the Florida State Seminoles. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
When you enter Doak Campbell Stadium, you have to walk past the statue of Bobby Bowden first. This is sacred territory in college football. The fans know it. When they get chanting and the horse gets running, you know this is one of the most special places in all of college football. We can't wait to see how the Seminoles bounce.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. First carry of the season. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. With the catch, it's Hale. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
I love early in a game getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
Maybe some room here. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down. The Mustangs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Looking to take a shot. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. The Mustangs offense is ready to go on the attack. He threw a pick on the initial drive, but they have it back, and we're still looking for our first points of the game. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Mustangs headed quickly to the line.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
From the gun to give, looking for room. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
And that's a good sign for this offense. A good 3rd down conversion, running the football. Obviously, last possession was not what you want. Like the interception, the turnover. Good to get back on the field, get that first down. Now see how much more they'll be.
Oh, he's got some space. Up to 45 yards rushing already. You want to talk about establishing the running game. They're doing that in the season opener. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Jennings. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And I like where the quarterback got because I think he needed to check the football down, but the pressure got there a little bit too fast, and he just didn't have enough time to get it to his running back and maybe put a positive spin on this play instead of an incompletion.
Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Medical personnel out there checking on this senior defensive back. They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on third down at the dope. Wants to adjust the pattern. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing them. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged out of the air. This conference has a history of getting wacky, and the last thing you need to do is get off to a slow start in ACC play.
And what does everybody talk about every year, right? Like conference games, how much they matter, the familiarity with everybody around you. You can only start this one time, so let's bring that energy, bring that momentum. Who wants to start the season off right?
Well, the ACC is a conference that feels like oftentimes it just goes down to the wire. And those games late in the season are the ones that really determine what happens. But you got to set yourself up for success, and it starts right here in the first conference game in the ACC for your team.
Open on the left side is Smith. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Great job by the defense, seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
Grab behind the line. It's Knight. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short. To the air, it's Jennings. And it's incomplete on third down.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there.
Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Mustangs are moving quickly down the field. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Back to pass. Working that left side now. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. And the Mustangs have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he rolls it. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. He'll start this drive firing. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
The thing I like about the slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route run. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry.
Going to the ground. Makes his man miss. He's now got 78 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. A first down run on the doorstep. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Second and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches, who are my big bodies out wide that I can throw them the football and they can make a play over top of somebody.
Quickly complete. He's a tough, crafty back, but he couldn't find his way to the marker, and it'll be fourth down. Now we get a timeout taken by the Seminoles. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Sure, they could take the lead with a short field goal here, but this close to the end zone, you want to try to score a touchdown. That's what they'll do on 4th. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Green. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Short completion on first down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. Looking for a man. It's Jennings. Fires to the tight end.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if you can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Fires deep toward the end zone. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
Hey, I got to be honest. I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on 4th down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for some.
Throws toward the end zone. And here's the 3rd interception of the night.
As a quarterback, you've got to give your receiver an opportunity.
This crowd still bringing the intensity to open the second half. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Quickly to the tight end. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running inside. It's Green. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
Takes a handoff, and he's going right. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Pulls and fires complete. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. The Mustangs have it with a 1st and 10. Inside. It's Green. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them into more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
And he's out of bounds after a terrific run and a nice pickup.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
To the air, it's Jennings. Quickly complete. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. And the Mustangs, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first.